What's up, guys? I hope y'all doing well today. I'm not going to show my face today because I'm not looking up to par, but I wanted to get a quick message out. Hopefully it's quick. I had a dream, and I want to talk about it. So I want to interpret the dream. So I had a dream that there were neighbors who were that came to tell me that someone that was bothering me was not coming back. And so these were like some old friends that came. Okay, so it was neighbors and it was old friends. So two old friends came back. I don't know who these old friends were because they look different in the dream. As a matter of fact, they look like college friends. But anyway, with that said, they came back and these were people who betrayed me. So it was weird seeing them in the dream or seeing them telling me like, such and such ain't coming back. So you have to figure out how you're about to, like, there's about to be some changes in your life. Like they were telling me that there were about to be some changes in my life, and someone, I'm not going to say their name, they were going to jail. They were getting locked up because there were a lot of people telling on these people. And so with that said, the girls that were around me, it was two females. They were so happy. And as much as I tried to be authentic, it was just a very uncomfortable thing for me because, they were like telling me, are you about to get this and you about to get that. And it was like they were like more happier than me. I was happy too, but the way that it, I was around them, it was just very uncomfortable. Even though I was trying to be kind, I knew like what these people did to me, which made me feel a way. And as much as I wanted to be nice to these people, it was something in me that just felt a little like reserved. Like I didn't want to be too like how I used to be with them, like all free and kind or whatever. But anyway, with that said, yeah, someone was like, the neighbors were like, yeah, someone's not coming back. It was like a bunch of people that told on somebody. It was a bunch of people that told on these two people or whatever is going on. Like people were betraying somebody. And so anyway, I just knew like someone had court or something like that. And they were just saying they not coming back. So I want to know like what this dream is about. I'm going to get the gist around the dream and then we'll go into the actual dream and find out about what's going on. So we got the 5 of Cups. There's some grief happening where there's someone in regret, okay? This is someone who's like in this phase in their life where they're trying to like act like nothing's wrong. They've been working a lot, trying to focus on other things. Someone is not willing to like, they're like disregarding their emotions. Well, not really, like they're scared. Like someone's feeling regret. Someone's like, not trying to pay attention to their emotions. Definitely trying to ignore their emotions, but they know that there is a huge elephant in the room. And with that said, someone's trying to do everything they can, like over occupy themselves, so they won't be present in the present moment. Someone's trying to ignore their emotions. So yeah, with the 3 of Swords and the 6 of Cups, someone's in a lot of sadness of things that they've done in the past. So with the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Swords, something's catching up with someone. And someone's like, heartbroken or like just feeling destroyed. They're feeling stuck, and they're also in a state where they're having to realize certain things that have happened. So in their mind, they're like overthinking, over processing emotions, and they're feeling stressed out, feeling left out in the cold, feeling regretful. It's just like someone's like going through a whole lot right now emotionally. And they're trying to find the best out of the situation, but someone's feeling as if their back is against the wall, trying to feel inspired, or trying to like just kind of like act like everything is okay, but honestly something is not okay. So with the Six of Swords, I feel like someone's hold on, too many cards. So let me look at this. So this is someone who could be wanting to get away. They could be having like, it's two people with them that could possibly be in this kind of trouble or something, where someone's trying to like what I'm with this here, with this person's hands up, it's like someone's like surrendering at this point, where like someone's got caught or someone's surrendering, where like they're about to go to shore, like they're about to go to the land, like they're getting off of they're sailing onto the land. And like what I'm seeing here is like someone's calling them in, like someone's being called in somewhere. So someone's like having to surrender with the red, like this red flag, like how they holding up these knives. So these knives represent some like truth and clarity here that someone's gotten. And with the swords here, this is someone trying to, count their losses in some way. The swords here are, to me, representing like spilled milk in some ways, or things that they've done that has accumulated. So they had like someone, like I remember in my last reading, it was like someone's on their last leg or whatever. Well, this here is telling me that someone's literally having to surrender, and there's maybe 3 people on the boat with them that's also having to surrender. So these people aren't feeling too good, who are about to be on the land right now. So they're going towards the land where someone's looking for them because they're being called in. Okay, so someone's being called in is what I'm seeing with the 4 of Swords, definitely representing someone going into like someone going in, maybe the court or prison or something like that. So you got the Knight of Cups. So someone is needing you with the Ace of Coins, the 3 of Coins. Someone's trying to, so these 3 people here in this boat are needing you, are needing something. They're trying to figure it out. And they could be like all talking together about what to do, and trying to figure out some ideas on what to do. Definitely. But with the 2 of Swords, someone's not really coming up with anything. It's just like someone's caught in some sort of confusion. There's some decisions that are needing to be made, and whatever decisions are needing to be made, I just feel like something definitely needs to be made. So you got the 9 of Cups here. Clarify this, ancestors. Clarify the 9 of Cups. Okay. So with that said, you could be in the 9 of Cups energy at this point, and there could be people, look at this, 3 people show up again. 3 people could be in conflict with that energy. And one person, these 3, this one person who's in this conflict are like kind of like telling this person like, yo, like this got to stop. Like, what I'm seeing here is like someone is like tired of being in conflict. Someone's at this point where they're feeling defeated because these two here are possibly working together, and someone's feeling defeated because whatever they were trying to do, they're not getting the outcome that they actually want. And it's because you're too high vibrational. You know, at this point, you're too strong. So your justice, like, everyone's getting justice. Like, this is karma happening. So there are people currently in this position here. And it's because someone's having to surrender because, you know, they're stuck. Like, they thought of all ways, avenues, but they're hitting like a dead road. And there could be someone who's about to rat on somebody. So throughout these, it's either 4 people or 3 people. Throughout these people here, someone's about to get ratted on. Because these 2 people here are not wanting to be caught with nothing. And these 2 people are agreeing with each other because these are 2 people, like, one of these persons dropped their wand. Like, they're like, you know, I don't want to do this no more. This other person, on the other hand, is trying to get out of something. But this one is trying to win at all costs. With that said, like, someone's feeling defeated because these 2 could be working together to go against this person. And whatever's happening, someone's trying to, like, do whatever they can to, like, not be defeated in this situation. So someone's about to be stabbing someone in the back is what I'm seeing here. There could be someone's about to stab someone in the back. And someone's worried about this. Okay? So with the 8 of Swords, there are people getting together, gathering up to, it's like people who, know about something. With the 3 of Cups, people know about something. People done got some messages, and some messages have gotten out. Whatever these messages that gotten out, they're finding out something, and they're like all trying to work together. This is a bunch of people working together when it comes to this specific person. Yeah. So with the 4 of Swords is someone's going to be blinded by what someone knows. Because someone's been giving someone information. Definitely, because this person here is not wanting to, like, get in trouble. With the 6 of Pentacles. So they're giving somebody some information. You know, with the 9 of Coins, it does represent money. So maybe someone's like paying somebody, like, yo, if you, like, someone's low on finances, or someone's low on something. Someone's about to pay someone or has paid someone for some information. And someone feel real bad for it. Like, these 2 both feel bad. But because they don't want to be, like, go down all the way, I'm seeing here that I just heard that's just the way it goes. I gotta get mine or something like that. So someone's trying to not get caught up in something because they don't want to go to prison. They don't want to go to prison. So someone's about to get blindsided because someone doesn't want to, like, be the fall or something or whatever. Yeah. So when it comes to some money, someone doesn't want to be the fall or something. This could be a person in a relationship. Whatever this is, like, someone does not want to be the fall or something. This could even be a family. Okay. Another thing is, something is on its way to you because something is being protected by your archangel and your ancestors. And this is like coming in fast, okay? So with the Tower card, there's about to be some swift changes that you're not going to see coming. Definitely seeing something coming towards you that is going to make you happy. You know, I see like a new opportunity, abundance here. And there could be others or someone who's aware of this, and it's being protected definitely by an ancestor, whoever this is, because you're in a good energy right here. But there are people who are in a very bad energy because it's about to be something going on. So now that we found out about that, definitely choices that are about to be made, and someone's trying to choose themselves over everything. Like, some, you know, I'm getting like someone like, I'm not about to go down for this person, or I'm not about to, you know, like I told this person to stop, or whatever this is. It's like someone is stressing because they possibly have gotten caught up, you know, when they heard some information, they got nervous, they got stressed, and whatever information they heard, they were like, you know what, I don't want to get blanked for something, or, you know, whatever it is. Like, I'm not about to get caught in that. So I'm a, like, someone got some information that got out or something like that, or someone paid for some information and someone's friend is going against them. Someone feels bad. Someone feels bad for it, but again, like, someone's trying to save their ass is what I'm seeing here. Definitely seeing that. Like, someone's trying to save their ass. So anyway, let's get some more clarity, ancestors. Someone at this point, they don't really care about nobody but themselves at this point, because someone's trying to save their ass. Okay, ancestors. So tell me about the neighbors. Like, so now that we know the gist of the story, tell me about the neighbors. So yeah, there's someone who's wanting to come towards you, okay? Definitely someone coming towards you. Could be in 3 days, 3 weeks. Someone's watching you. Someone has some information that they're wanting to come to you with. I just heard start preparing. Start preparing. So, you know, with the 8 of coins, this is like preparing yourself. Definitely start preparing, because with the 5 of pentacles, it's going to lead somebody in the cold where, like, something's about to happen where someone's about to get locked up. And I'm not trying to fake this. Look at the Judgment card here. The Judgment card represents the justice system. It represents court. It represents it definitely represents court. And with the Devil card here, this is something that something toxic happened. Something unjust happened. And whatever happened is going to cause a situation where legal issues are going to be at bay. Like, I mean, are going to be set in stone. Definitely set in stone. So these are decisions that are set in stone. With the Ace of Coins, Ace of Cups is this is not given. This is like the gavel hitting. This is like a decision being made, and someone is only having like two choices here. But I'm not sure about these choices, because what I see is like someone had 2 choices and they chose, like, they're noticing that whatever they used before wasn't working for them. So the 2 cups, I can look in these 2 cups and see, but overall, let's see, someone's having to like pay something back. Definitely pay something back with this money. Someone's having to give something back, and it could be a queen, or we got the Queen of Wands energy here. Whatever this is, something's having to be given back. And then another thing is, like, there could be like people talking. It's a lot of people talking right now. You know, it's to the point where someone's scared about something getting out, but it's already gotten out. And someone doesn't know how to feel about it. So yeah, someone betrayed somebody. So someone got paid to betray maybe a king of coins or something like that. So with the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords is someone who was like talked into something without thinking, because they had things going on in their life that they needed. They didn't want to get caught up. Someone didn't want to get caught up, so someone got paid to like rat on somebody. So you got the Four of Cups. What's this again, sisters? Yeah, so someone's thinking about, I just heard bubble. So there is about to be like so when it comes to your foundation, I see your foundation healing, and someone can't get this out of their mind. Like this is all they're thinking about. So this is a sword that they still not let up on. You know, they're in their mind curious. Like someone's gonna be locked up thinking about what you're doing in your life. You know, that's crazy. So anyway, with that said, I want to know. So basically, the neighbors represent like a situation that happened in the past that they know about. See, there are people who are talking about it, and word messages are getting out. And with the Seven of Swords is someone definitely knowing some information. This could be even an attorney involved, or this could be a judge, or this could be an investigator. So someone thought something was over. Someone thought they were going to get away with something, or someone thought that they built a relationship with someone in the court or in the justice system. What I'm seeing here is that there is someone who has spoken some information, given something from the past. Someone's been watched the whole time. So if it wasn't, so what I'm seeing here is like someone was being like, okay, so if that's not the case, then what I'm seeing, like, you see how this person in the back is watching this person? They're looking at this person because they've been investigated for a while, for a long time. Definitely watched. Okay? So this is a person who lied on somebody who's been watched. They thought someone forgot about something, but they didn't. Someone's real irritated with this person. So with the Five of Swords and the Two of Cups, the relationship they have is not even that cool. Someone don't like this person like that. Someone's been thinking in their head. They're like, ugh, like, this person stresses them out. Like, they've been thinking about this person in particular. Could be a air sign. But what I'm seeing here is like someone's thinking about how someone lied. And so with the Five of Swords, this is supposed to be like, they supposed to be cool, but honestly, they're looking at this connection and they're like, I don't really care for this person because I don't like their ways. Like someone's like seeing somebody for who they are. So with the Hangman, it's like someone's gotten clarity on this person, and it's just like a bunch of other people involved. So with the Ten of Wands and the Lover's card, it's someone who's made up their mind. Like this was hard to do. Someone had to make up their mind in order to like get this done. And so, yeah, whatever's happening, it's a huge burden for somebody, or it will be in the future, because someone is definitely recognizing red flags and also meeting or is going to be surrendering once I feel like there's information that's gotten out. With these swords, there's a lot of communication going on, and someone could be scared or burdened by this. So with that said, like there's still things being accumulated at this time where there's a lot of people involved in getting this information out. So with the 7 of coins, it's like people still doing work when it comes to some sort of investigation. And it's not like, oh my God, it's not a joke. So yeah, with the high priestess, this is nothing but the truth. So when it comes to like some money is being held. Some money could be on hold right now, because someone possibly been trying to hurry up and like spend something, but there could be an account on lock, or there could be something on hold where someone's nervous because they thought that they could just do something and get away with it. But now, because they got caught, they're needing to like fight their way out of a situation. So someone paid someone to give some information, and someone feels bad because this is someone who was supposed to be close to them, but they weren't really like that with them. Yeah. So you got a King of Swords here. This could be this person. It's a lot of people stabbing each other in the back. With the Ace of Swords, the 10 of Swords, someone's gonna be messed up in the future. I'm just seeing here like something's going back. So basically the neighbors represent a lot of people talking, a lot of people knowing information, a lot of people sharing like even screenshots or, you know, information that's being shared with the courts, with the justice system, and the investigation that's being done that someone's getting paid for. So this is like with the Temperance and the Ace of Coins is like balance being restored in this. This is why God, like, so what I'm seeing here is like people paying each other to throw each other under the bus to protect themselves. You see this shield here? Someone's getting paid to protect themselves because they not wanting to get in trouble. You know, this is the decision that they're making. So it's like everyone's rallying up together to like get the job done. So we got the Justice card here. So what's about to happen is someone's about to get locked up. So anyway, with that said, it's going to be a few people. So with the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Cups is like you're going to be celebrating. Definitely celebrating. And it could be, let's see. Someone's working diligently on this. Yeah. Someone's working diligently on this. Definitely having to deal with the courts. Everyone's talking about this. Because they're trying to protect themselves. But court is involved. So anyway, now that we have that information when it comes to the neighbors, it's just like everyone's spilling the tea. Everyone's spilling the tea. That's what it's talking about. And it's like getting real messy. It's real toxic. It's getting real messy. And it's to the point where like the justice system already has their answer. They already have what they need. Like the information is already given. They're just pretty much seeing something play out. And so with the Strength card and the 5 of Coins is someone's still trying to be in control, but I'm also seeing someone like feeling left out in the cold because someone's like betrayed their own friend. Can you imagine telling someone constantly like, be careful of your friends or whatever? What I'm seeing here is like with the 8 of Coins and the Strength card, someone's working hard to make sure that they're not caught up in this situation. They like, I don't want it to be me. So something's being kept on hold. Like something's not being given at this time. So now that we have that information, we could talk about the 2 friends that were there acting all. I mean, they were acting nice, but it was just a weird feeling because I knew personally that these were people that betrayed me. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like weird to see these people who were just so adamant about helping me. It was nice, but in a dream I was even like yeah, I'm gonna share with you guys or something like that. Like I was being real kind, but deep down it was a very uncomfortable feeling for me. So anyway, with the Judgment and the Death card, it's something being put to an end. like something is over or about to be over. When it comes to judgment, there is judgment that is going to be called on your oppressor's head, or anyone who was involved in this situation. There's about to be an ending to somebody, you know. And it's like someone's looking at the records. So with the Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, is someone worried about certain documentation that got out. So with the Knight of Cups, is someone continuously giving information. It's like someone's, like, a lot of this, look at that. Someone don't even care no more. With the Fool card and the Five of Wands, it's like people don't care no more. There could be even conflict with each other where no one's liking each other at this point, because maybe someone thought that they were getting something and they're not getting it. So with the Strength card, it's like there are people who got egos and stuff like that. So you got the Strength card and the King of Wands here. So yeah, this person could be emotionally manipulative. You know, everyone's ratting on each other. So even when it comes to, like, what is this about this information here? So this is a person who's worried about going to court about a child. Like, someone's ratting on that, on this person when it comes to a child. Someone's thinking about contacting you when it comes to some sort of information. They're like really, they're really like stuck on the past. You know, it's like someone's feeling real guilty. So with the Queen of Pentacles, this is someone who's possibly not even been nurturing themselves, because they're caught in some sort of negative space where someone's needing to talk to you. But the issue is there's a cycle that's complete, and someone's aware of this with the Tower card. Like, there's been changes, and this could be your justice. Maybe it was hard for you to, like, end something, but what I'm seeing here is that this is the justice. This is justice. This is fair for you, or this is needing to happen. So when it comes to, like, a friend, this could possibly be a friend that's wanting to come back and heal y'all's connection. Okay? So we got the Queen of Wands with the Star card. Someone's going to be coming around acting as if everything is fine, but deep down, they're not going to really tell you what they're going through. With the Five of Pentacles, is someone feeling worried. Like, this is a person who's feeling worried. They're scared, and they're obsessed with what you may be getting. So this is a person who's willing to, like, you know, they're like, so whatever you're getting is being protected by God. And this is a person who's trying to go against God for what you have, because this is a person who thought that they may be getting it, is what I'm seeing with the Five of Pentacles. Someone's going to be left financially burdened with the Five of Pentacles and the Devil card. It's like someone's being bind to poverty is also what I'm seeing. Maybe this is a spell work that someone tried to do to you, but it's being reversed back to this person. So we got two women in a dream. So look, with the High Priestess, is you fully aware of what to give. So let me see. Clarify the High Priestess, or just clarify what's going on here. Yeah, so the Justice here. So you being, I just heard, making a grand decision, a big decision is about to be made, okay? And with the Justice card, this is justice for you. So whatever is about to happen is going to assist you in being free. You may not see something coming, but there are people who are watching, people who are knowing about this. And it's because you are in a position of power. You are in a position where you stepped into your power. You have definitely stepped into your power. And with you doing that, someone could be stressed about this. This is you gaining victory and celebration. So I see things going your way. But with that, you know, because the scales are balancing, there are people who are currently about to be dealing with tough times. So definitely scales balancing. And people are fully aware of that. So, yeah. Even though someone's aware, this is what someone doesn't want. Someone doesn't like the offers that they're currently being given. But also, someone could be upset because something could be exposed soon. And with the Five of Swords, this is a person who's feeling defeated because they thought that they may have did everything. Maybe they thought they crossed all their T's and dotted all their I's, but honestly there were things that were made, like there were irrational decisions that were made out of ego, and it's caused a circle, a full circle, like a full cycle to end. So yeah, there are people who, like, whatever you got going on when it comes to like this new beginning, new opportunities for you, is being blocked. Okay, so look forward to like good things happening in the future. Anything else, ancestors? Yeah, so with the Page of Wands is you gaining clarity, or someone gaining clarity. Definitely you're the Empress, or you know, something's coming in. Okay, scales are balancing, and there are decisions that are being made for your good, for your good. And these are very strict, powerful decisions that are being made, and it's done by the hands of God. Okay, nothing but God. All right, this is causing a lot of like sadness for people where you are highly protected. Look at the Temperance. This is like, to me, Archangel Michael protecting you, and protecting you. Okay, and someone could be in a lot of pain. Like this could be a past friend, or someone who's wanting to like make things work with you, but maybe, you know, with the Seven of Swords, I'm not liking the energy that this person is giving. Seven of Swords with the Ace of Cups is someone who has ulterior motives. So in the dream, you know, I was telling you about how I felt in the dream with these two people. You've gotten your clarity, or pretty much, yeah, you've gotten your clarity when it comes to certain people that are wanting to come around you and be emotionally manipulative. When it comes to this water sign man who's working up against you with other people, I'm seeing the ending to that situation. Okay, you putting that to rest with the Death card. So that's over. Okay, and this could be causing a lot of pain for an earth sign, or this could be anybody. Yeah, because you're being very smart, you're very wise when it comes to choosing your relationships with the Page of Pentacles. You know, your ancestors are guiding you to better. Okay, so you're being watched over when it comes to like your connections. Your connections will be divinely guided, and as that happens, I'm seeing someone getting locked up. Someone's going to be so hurt because of the decision they made. They're going to be thinking about what they did in the past. Everything that they've done, even in secret, is being exposed. Okay, is being exposed. And maybe this person thought that they were not being watched. I'm seeing here that things are catching up with this person. And this person ain't going to believe where they're going to be. I'm getting around December. It could be even sooner. But whatever's happening, you're not going to believe. You're not going to believe where people are going to be in the next few months. It's going to be real. You're going to be real shocked. That's what I'm getting as well. You're going to be real shocked. So, for the most part, a lot of people are telling on each other. A lot of people are ratting on each other. And it's because they're being guided to. So with the Judgment and the Ace of Swords, it's like God is giving like pressure, putting pressure down on a lot of your ops. Where these ops are having to come out of the closet they've been hiding in, being faced with judgment, it's going to be real scary for these people. Because these were people who wouldn't let up off of you. When God kept warning these people to stop, they wouldn't stop. So you got like people who are like trying to resist the tower moment. But the tower is going to fall either way. You know, either way it's going to fall. Yeah, so someone's trying to resist it. They're trying to fight back this tower. So with the Star card, the Five of Wands, everything is fine card. Someone's acting as if everything is fine. Someone's trying to not force something to end. This is someone who's very prideful. With the Fool card, I'm seeing you're freeing yourself, and there is a depth to these relationships where it's based off of competition, whatever this is. You know, someone's thinking practical or been working with others to think practical on what to do. But with the death card, this is over. Like, you pretty much know what you're going to do when it comes to your life. And there are others who let's see, with the hermit, I mean the Hierophant card in the reversal. So when it's okay, so what it's talking about is like the rebellion. Like, okay, so when the Hierophant is in the reverse, it's speaking of a system that is not of tradition, like someone that goes against some sort of tradition. With the Six of Cups is someone may be jealous of the way you may have handled things. Yeah, because it caused you to be free. So someone's thinking about how you may have, someone could be thinking very like nasty when it comes to how you may have freed yourself from traditional ways of doing things, traditional thinking. You know, there are people who are caught in some sort of like system dynamic where they will stay in dysfunction. People find it okay to live in dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? With the everything is fine card and the Five of Wands is someone really feeling as if this situation is okay. Like, people thrive off of negativity. And with the Tower card in the reversal, it's like someone refusing to change or like refuse to release what does not serve them when it comes to certain relationships that are chaotic, full of drama and unnecessary competition, or you know, all of this craziness is what someone is thriving in. When it comes to the Star card, it shows that these could be superior people, or this could just be people who are recognized as people of high status. But with the Tower card, these are people who resist change with the Tower card reverse. However, someone's being forced, like, so what I'm seeing here is someone's being forced to take this cup of love, or take a cup of an opportunity to end something, because even though the Tower shows up in the reversal, it's still God forcing his hand to close something out, which is toxic. So with the Death card, this has to come down, okay? And it's leaving people in a space where they're having to recognize where they really are, because people fight against their emotions all the time. But someone's left to feel someone's left to feel the wrath of God, and also feel their lower vibration, where they possibly have never felt like this before, because they were always in a system of, you know, feeling as if they were superior, feeling as if they were too good for anything but being caught in a system where they would get caught. So with the Five of Pentacles and the Devil card is God revealing this person as naked as possible, where someone's being exposed for who they really are, okay? And someone's feeling naked while they're being exposed. And while that happens, you're in this space where you're freeing yourself from traditional ways of living. And when we're talking about tradition, again, we're talking about dysfunction. A dysfunctional way of living when it comes to how people do things. Again, people they function in they function in chaotic environments, and this is what you're freeing yourself from, okay? So the Fool card came out twice, so it could be a lot of chosen people who have just started their journey or have been on their journey, who are currently like freeing themselves from environments that no longer serve them. So maybe you've been doing the same thing for a while, and now that you've realized that something was very dysfunctional, you're refusing to be a part of some sort of traditional type of living where, oh, we family. So because we're family, I have to deal with you. Oh, or because we've been friends for how long, like 20 years or whatever, I have to be your friend. You're like, I don't got to deal with you or your toxicity. I don't have to deal with you or your chaos or anything of that nature. Like, you're in this space where you are dropping the keys. You're leaving the keys where they belong. And you are going to pick you up a new set of keys, possibly moving on, walking away. Like, this is your way of thinking. You know, you're thinking, you're starting to realize that your past was full of toxicity. And so with those who didn't want to change, they're being exposed for who they are. They're also going through a lot of toxicity because they refuse to let go. So these are even people who are about to be locked up, who are not going to be holding themselves accountable. They got a lot of lessons to learn. Okay? And so while that happens, this is the scales being more balanced. Okay? And this tried to come out in reverse. So the Queen of Cups is in reverse, basically saying that this person is emotionally immature, or like basically falling out of her chair, or, you know, she's under judgment, harsh judgment. It's a bunch of people, you know, so something's closing out where God has hit the gavel due to a lot of toxicity that has been going on. And somebody could be in their head about you a lot, overthinking about you. Like, you're on someone's mind. You're not on their mind. What's on their mind is this 10 of Pentacles. Someone's obsessively thinking about you, and that's the truth. And it's like God is clearing away from this person where you're receiving justice. And it's a hard pill to swallow for some of these people, because judgment is here. Like, God is not playing when it comes to these people. There are people who are going to be left so heartbroken, and it's because they refuse to do the work. They refuse to change, you know, and they're in a space where, you know, Five of Swords energy is a win at all costs situation, where someone's very, very angry within, and they don't know how to control their emotions because someone's trying to force a new beginning on you, but you're blocking it off. Like, I'm seeing here, you rather just not do it. You'd rather not. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. So overall, there is swift judgment that will be happening. And it's happening to people that thought that they were safe. I just heard, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. Let me find out what song that is. All right, so, okay, now I know what the song is. The song is by No Limit, ASAP, Rocky, featuring ASAP and Rocky and French Montana. G-Eazy, it's F with me and get some money, with Cardi B in it. And so one part of the song, like, if you listen to the song, it's really talking about like an obsession with money, okay? And how someone will do anything for it, pretty much. And how someone will even like turn you off to get what they want, turn you on to get what they want, even have a baby by you to get what you want. It's like a bunch of crazy stuff. It even have a part in here where it talks about a mason. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so it's a little vulgar, but I'm gonna read it. So it says, let's call the boys, call a couple planes, ring on like a mason, pee wet the cash long, Kyrie with the mask on, coop 100, come and get some hundreds, F with me and get some money, we gon' make it disappear, David Copperfield, drop top on the veal like a lobster tail, talking best box is free like Akin yelling, talking about the best B for a happy meal, F with me and get some money. So anyway, someone's claiming something like it's theirs already. Someone has an obsession with fame, or like some sort of like fame, you know, where someone's like obsessing over someone else's inheritance or something like that is what I'm getting. I don't know where that 10 of Pentacles went. But whatever's happening, it's like someone has an obsession for here it is, the devil card with the someone has an obsession, someone's overthinking about some sort of financial stability or whatever this is. Someone's obsessing over this. And it's like someone's not even in a state of mind to receive a gift that is being presented by the Most High. It's like this person is unhealed and unhinged when it comes to their obsession over financial when it comes to like money. Like someone's very obsessed with money. It's crazy. This person will do anything for money. That's how bad it is. And so what God is doing is making these people there's like swift judgment happening. And it's because people are having to see themselves for who they really are. So with the 8 of Wands and the Judgment card, it's like God placing swift judgment over people who are in a phase in their life where they're like really like, I don't know, like someone's like very, very obsessed even with coming towards you. Someone's literally thinking about coming towards you. They have an obsession with you when it comes to what God is giving you. It's like, this is crazy. You know, with that said, you know, it's someone's claimed something as theirs. But what's happening is there's being a blockage put on that, where there could be people being locked up for confirmation, false information that has been put out. It's just a lot of reckless behavior that has happened where people are literally falling out of their seat, falling out because it's so bad. It's to the point where they have other people acting out of alignment with themselves. Like other people didn't even care that much, but now they're like on the verge of caring. You know what I'm saying? And it's causing a lot of people to like be out of alignment with themselves over a gift that is being granted by the Most High. Someone's hurting because of this, you know? So with that said, you're going to have to like protect yourself, you know, make sure that you are blocking yourself from someone who is obsessed with you. Like someone's very obsessed with you. It don't make no sense, okay? So Spirit is telling you to be strong during these times, and also not easily accessible, because someone's too obsessed with what you have, what God is giving you. Like there's a cycle that is being complete where someone could be definitely going to jail. It could be an emperor for what they did, what they tried to do. But someone's wanting to connect with you, but I don't feel them having the best intentions towards you. You know, this is like God saying, like a cycle has closed out, and I'm protecting you from this. You know, yeah, you've already gotten your clarity. You already know what's up when it comes to this situation, especially with this Devil card coming out. Someone's very, very obsessed with your energy. So with the Justice card, is you gaining justice, and, you know, protection from those who are going through huge tower moments where it's like literally like about to be a lot of issues in people's lives for it's just like it's about to be bad for a lot of people. And it's also due to like spell work that has been done. It's a lot going on. I see you getting justice and you having power when it comes to your life, okay? So you could be even a water sign, possibly receiving justice. And it's because you freed yourself a long time ago. You freed yourself. You've learned your lessons. And you're standing on business when it comes to that. And people are under judgment for like people are being, you're being protected by people where there's a cycle that is blocked off, closed off. Like you seriously ended a generational curse. Okay? And someone's not feeling too good about it. Someone's hurt. Someone feeling away. They still holding on though, but even as much as they hold on, it's nothing that they could do. Okay? So you already stepped into your power, and this is your justice. So things are going to be going your way. Things are going to be in your favor, and it's because you've been faithful to God, you know? So God has something for you. Congratulations to you. You deserve it. Let's get some last messages from God. You know, this is God hitting the gavel. Like, yeah, I said what I said. This is yours, you know. This is what's being granted to you. This is your new beginning. So let's get a last message from the Most High God. Most High God, give me a message. What does the collective need to know right now? Please help us. Thank you. So we got Leviticus 26 and 40 and 27 and 34. All right, so it says this verse is part of a larger section where God outlines the consequences of Israel's disobedience. But in verse 40, there's a shift. God says if the people confess their sins and humble themselves, acknowledging how they broke his covenant, he will remember his promise to their ancestors and begin to restore them. Theme, repentance, restoration. Message, God is willing to forgive and restore, but only if there is genuine confession and humility. This is the final verse of Leviticus, acting as a closing statement, simply saying, these are the commands of God. These are the commands God gave to Moses for the Israelites at Mount Sinai. So, theme, conclusion of law given in Leviticus. So it says everything in Leviticus, laws, vows, offerings, came directly from God through Moses. So it says 26 and 40 is about the power of repentance and God's mercy. And 27 and 34 wraps up the book, affirming that everything came from God at Mount Sinai. Okay, so in Leviticus 26 and 40, it says that God says if his people admit their wrongdoing, including pride, disobedience, and greed, then he will begin the process of healing and restoration. Those in position of power who are obsessed with money and controlling outcomes, their way are essentially doing what Israel did when they broke the covenant, putting idols, money, ego, control before God. Their refusal to repent leads to consequences, including exposure and judgment, jail, downfall, or public disgrace. God's justice always catches up. So spiritual message is that they may have power now, but without repentance, their fall is inevitable. Justice is coming. So the verse seals everything. God's laws are not suggestions. They are binding, eternal, and backed by his authority. So connections to this is like, it's saying that those who remain obedient, humble, and faithful, even while suffering or overlooked, are being positioned to receive spiritual and even material inheritance, not from man, but from God himself. The covenant blessing in earlier chapters talks about, it includes favor, peace, and abundance and protection. So especially for those who walk in God's status. So spiritual message is that the world may deny you, but God's covenant promises are being fulfilled. You are receiving what is rightfully yours, an inheritance that no man can block. So there are people who are being exposed, judged, and brought low due to refusal to repent, and this is bringing consequences to those. So those who are walking in faith are being elevated, restored, and blessed with inheritance, spiritual and material. And God's mercy is available to those who repent, but judgment is certain for the unrepentant. Also, God's word is final, so the inheritance is real. No one can override what God has decreed. Okay, so if you so make sure that you're staying aligned faithful. And while that happens, you're going to see a lot of shifts happening in your life. And it all depends on what you've been doing out here. So you're possibly going to be liking the shifts that are going to happen because you've been working on yourself. So yeah, what God is saying is that all that glitters ain't gold. All right. And someone needs to chop wood. Someone needs to get rid of some things, because whatever someone's trying to get is not for them. It wasn't written in their name. This is for the collective, the ones who are on this journey for real. God is blessing you. If you've not done the work, if you're not done the work, God is like, it's not for you. So it says, a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. It's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface, meaning you got to do the inner work. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlining them. Imagine that all that glitters is gone. Would you still desire the object or the person? So another thing is, like in this song, F with me and get some money. The song is very superficial, and honestly, not to be mean or anything, but the song, it don't really, it will only make sense to like someone who's on a like lower vibration, because the song is pretty much all about some sort of obsession when it comes to money, and it doesn't serve any value or anything like that. It's just like someone who is, saying F with me because I got some money. Like, what else do you have beneath that? Because everything that glitters ain't gold. You could be a person with trillions and millions of dollars but have an ugly soul on the inside, have never done work. Have you ever seen somebody like that who has everything but doesn't have they just not right. You know what I'm saying? They're just not right. These are people that may need a reset. These are people who may need to get connected back to their higher self. These are people who could be lost because they feel money is everything and it's not. Anyway, my time is going out. It's time to go. It's time to release people that don't serve you. Come to the edge and realize, recognize, analyze, and apologize to yourself. And also continue to have a relationship with the Most High. Get closer to God, because in these times, baby, it's getting real hard out here for those who refuse to learn lessons. And also learn to go with the flow of life. Allow God to give you your gifts instead of men. Because when men give it, their feelings change. They could be mad at you 1 minute and take it away. But when God give it, it's everlasting. God doesn't change. God always is the same. But with people, they're fickle. So would you rather get your help from an angry man who you never know was going to be, have an attitude today or tomorrow? You not knowing how to deal with this person because this person's always in their feelings, always in their emotions. It's hard to deal with this person because they're just a hot mess. Or would you rather deal with someone who's very consistent in their life, and how they do things? This is a person that you could trust. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like consistent people. I don't like people who are like all over the place. People you have to like keep checking on, like, hey, are you sure? No, like, I like someone who's very decisive, because that's the type of person I am. So I want to be around people like that, not people who change their mind every 2 seconds. You like, are you mad at me today? Are we good? Are we still going? Like, are we still doing the event, or are you about to like switch it up on me? I remember a time when that happened where we planned a huge event, and I had people who are very important coming. Like, it was doctors coming and everything. We had like a fun it was supposed to be we were supposed to be donating to a foundation. And anyway, the girl canceled on me at the last minute. And she was the one who brought all the performers, because it was pretty much a night where we were going to be performing. And she had all the performers and whatnot. And like, I would say maybe 3 days or maybe a week, maybe not even a week before, but maybe 5 days. Well, yeah, maybe 5 days before the event, this girl cancels on me. And I'm like, dang, like, I got to tell everybody that we're not doing it. It made me look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are still looking at me as someone who's not consistent because of that specific day. So you got to be careful who you are connecting yourself with, because people, they're all talk, but they're not really about it. You know what I'm saying? You want to be around consistent people. You want to have a connection with the Most High and not get your help from people, because at least God is always going to be consistent with you, especially if you're obedient. Anyway, with that said, I hope this message has assisted you some way in your spiritual journey. I'll come back with another reading later. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Peace.